Hello friends, this is Dr. Bhavdeep Ahuja here. I hope you are liking my videos on YouTube. So today's topic for a short video is that how to convince the patient for big ticket purchase or high treatments like tooth whitening, veneers, zirconia crowns or similar treatments. So my suggestion to the colleagues always is firstly, you have to be sure of yourself, your abilities, and your communication skills. If you know the art and the trade well, if you really know about how to do that particular task or do that particular high end treatment, automatically confidence will follow. But if you are skeptical of the same, if you are not very sure of the same, you will have a slurring of speech, you will be not facing the patient eye to eye, and you will try to look here and then when doing the consultation, so that the patient skips from this topic sooner and come to your comfort zone. For example, if it is a missing tooth, we all know that implants are the first choice of treatment in that case, given the scenario or given the conditions, if they are perfect around that. But if we are not doing implants, we'll always try to dodge the queries. इतना सक्सेसफुल होता नहीं है, महंगा बहुत है, गरीब आदमी आम आदमी कहाँ से कराएगा? ये तो गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी गलत है, इतना इतना महंगा कर रखा है। कंपनीज को $10 में पड़ता है, देखो यहाँ पे 10-10 हज़ार में बेच रहे हैं, ऊपर से मटेरियल, ऊपर से इसको कंपोनेंट, पेशेंट को जाके 35 हज़ार में पड़ता है। आप इससे अच्छा ब्रिज लगवा लो। Remember, we need to understand that the patients are Googlified. I mean to say, they have already taken an opinion from Dr. Google. We need to understand those scenarios as well. So, if you are trying to do a dishonest consultation in that, just based on price, ये टिकता नहीं है, ये महंगा बहुत है, you are trying to make a fool of yourself. The patients are not stupid. They'll actually read through your conversation. They'll know that you are actually trying to dodge this topic altogether and come to your comfort zone of Crown and Bridge. So you need to realize that you need to be first sure of that art yourself. Then always follow a pull approach rather than a push approach. I've seen colleagues actually पुशिंग द पेशेंट्स अगेन एंड करवा लो, कोई बात नहीं, लगा लेंगे रेट, कोई बात नहीं, डिस्काउंट कर देंगे आपको, आप करा लो बस. We sound so desperate sometimes, and that is where the fallacy lies. For example, if you have done the treatment of the patient on the left side, and I always say, even if the patient has other work to be done, first treat the chief complaint of the patient for what the patient has walked into your practice. Treat that with the three E's: efficaciously, effectively, and efficiently. Once you do that, as a part of your duty, do the IND, not the income and expense, but the other IND, information and education to the patient about the task to be done on this side. And yes, then let the patient know about the pros and the cons. For that, you really have to spend some time even in the final sitting when the patient is undergoing the final sitting for this side. So once the patient is ready to leave, or you want to convey it in a manner that doesn't seem rushed and that doesn't seem actually hurried on to the patient, that he is actually trying to force it upon to me. If you have done the treatment with the three E's well on this side, let the patient be pulled back to you for the treatment on this side via your excellent service. If you are offering good service to the patient, let that be the parameter for the patient to select you. And people don't, or patients don't select a dentist or a doctor for pricing alone. I've said this line innumerable times. They actually pick out for the whole service experience. And if the whole service experience is good, and this is bound to fetch returns for any clinic. Sometimes colleagues want to use push marketing because they want to sell it off. Maybe an impending EMI is due, maybe another heavy payment is round the corner. So they try to push it through. And we need to realize that sometimes in a zeal to do that, they do so at a discounted price. Premium services or high end treatments are to be charged appropriately, because if the stakes are high, the risks are equally high. And we need to realize that the patients will not take the high ticket purchase lightly if there is a deficiency in service. We will always want that the big ticket purchases or the premium services ought to be paid well and not at a discounted price. And that would mean a zirconia not starting below 10 to 11,000, irrespective of what is it is costing to you, a local one or a branded one or a middle road kind of a scenario. So you need to understand, people, I've seen colleagues doing zirconias for 4,000, 5,000, and I really feel they are actually devaluing the premium service itself, not their profession, not themselves, but they are devaluing the premium services itself. So we need to realize where does the fault lie. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this video and the concept based in it. So if you like my videos, please do spread the word, please do tell colleagues about it. This YouTube channel of mine is exclusively for all the medical and the dental colleagues. This is supposed to be my CSR activity for my payback to the profession. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for another video which is coming your way very, very shortly. Take care. Bye bye.